Hi Virgo, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your weekly love and romance reading for January 26th to the 31st. Now, right off the bat, I know guys, I missed you and Capricorn's last week's love reading. I understand. I am so sorry. I really was saving it because, I'll tell you the straight up honest truth, is because I have family members who are Virgo and Capricorns, and because of that, you know, because when their energy gets strong, I leave you guys sometimes until the energy lessens or it kind of, you know, clears up, whatever, because I don't want it to influence my readings. I have different reasons why, like, you know, I don't even go by the views sometimes, you know, of who's the most, you know, which sign is the most viewed. I go by like my intuition or my feeling, and so it ended up that you and Capricorn got left out last week. I apologize. It wasn't because I don't care. It wasn't because I have some kind of beef. I really do have such a warm, fuzzy, soft spot for Virgos and Capricorns because of family, right? So it ended up, I was like, all right, just wait a little bit longer. And then, you know, your own personal life and things going on that you're busy. Let me clear up the space here. And so, yeah, it just happened that way. Okay, I'll make it up to you guys. Whenever I'm late with readings, I like to add an extra oracle card or do other little things to make it up. So here we are. This is just the beginning, okay? I usually use these 3 decks for the love readings for the weeklies, but I'm going to add the Colette Baron Reed Oracle card, and I've been doing that for the people that I've been a little bit late with. And moving forward, I'm going to, you know, start with you guys, okay? In spite of my usual kind of, you know, thought process with how to put who first and this, that, and the order of the signs that I put out. I'm gonna try to, you know, really detach from that. So that was the honest truth. I just didn't want you guys to think that, you know, there was some kind of silly reason why I wasn't posting Virgo and Capricorn. It was really because, you know, I like to do things by intuition. And if things don't, you know, I wait for the perfect time for something where I feel that it's right. And it didn't feel that way, so I didn't do it, okay? And I was waiting, putting it off. Okay, I'll make it up to them. I'll add extra oracle cards, and then, like, life gets in the way again, and you're busy again, and then that's where we are right now. That's where we are. Nothing shady, nothing weird. It's from a place of love, I swear, okay? So this is for your weekly love reading. Sorry for the long speech. Just wanted to clear the air and let you guys know. I do care. I really appreciate your support. I thank you from my heart. Let's get started. So this is the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck. We're going to do a full Celtic. I'm going to pull oracle cards from Whispers of Love and Romance Angels. So let's get started. As well as this Wisdom of the Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. It's got different messages. There's like a general oracle message, and then there's a special relationship message, a prosperity message, and a protection message in case of conflict. I'll read the relationship message. Let me just turn down the music a little bit, and we'll get right into it. All right. This is for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? In love and romance, this is not family time. This is about Virgo's romantic life. Let's get a positive reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to the 31st, please. For those Virgos who've got things going on in their romantic life, what do they need to hear? Can we please get a positive reading in the form of a Celtic cross for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to the 31st? As you guys know, I like to give it a good shuffle when a card pops out. That's the signal that that's the end of the shuffle. If it pops out too soon, I'll show you the card, give you a brief summary of the card's meaning, but I'll continue the shuffle, and if it takes too long, I'll end it. All right? This is for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's going on in their romantic lives? Please, can we get a message for those Virgos who need to hear it? And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. That's it. Okay? 8 of Pentacles, hard at work. Okay. On the bottom, Queen of Pentacles. There you are, Earth energy. Queen of Pentacles. Let's talk about this. Okay, the situation is 8 of Pentacles. Challenge is 4 of Wands. Consciously, Ace of Swords. Beautiful cards. Foundation, Tower. That's okay. Recent past, Ace of Cups. Awesome. Recent future, Five of Cups. You right now, Four of Pentacles. Around you, Seven of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, King of Pentacles. Outcome, Nine of Wands. Okay, let's talk about this, Virgo. Off the bat, let's talk about the fake cards that we see. There's the Tower. So there's one fake card, okay? That basically just means that this is your subconscious, and this is the fake card that basically major arcana. It means major secrets, means major influence during the period of the week. And I don't see that there's a lot of major influence going on in your romantic life during the 26th to the 31st. I see mostly free will. Like in other readings I've been doing, they've been like 3, 4, 5 fake cards. Here you got one in your subconscious, right? Everything else is very much your own free will. So easily changeable energies. Let's talk about this Eight of Pentacles. We're talking about love and romance, right? Generally, the Eight of Pentacles is about being willing to put in the work to master a craft. Whatever it is, your job or career, whatever it may be. Now, in a romantic sense, this is being willing to put in that extra work to make something in your relationship or your love life work. Okay, so it takes, when you're about to put that kind of effort in, it's something where, you know, this kind of energy of give and take, compromise, being able to try again, even if you fail, because you have this kind of stick-to-it attitude that you will see it through and you will try your best and you will master love and romance, even if it kills you, okay? Not that extreme, but, you know. Basically, Eight of Pentacles is about chivalry, gallantry, this kind of bigger picture thinking in terms of you're going to be the bigger person. You're going to be giving. You're going to be trying hard to manifest your best kind of life in love and romance. Now, if this is you in a relationship, you're really being the bigger person. You're being the one who's trying. You're the one who's putting in a lot of work to make things work, okay? As your challenge, you've got Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the energy of stability and a solid foundation. As you can see, these girls here with flowers, they're decorating. It could speak to reunions, a gathering, some kind of celebration, a rite of passage, graduations, marriage, things along that nature that you would be celebrating, right? Even like I feel like even if it's some kind of reunion or a gathering or something, so you're putting in this extra work into your relationship, willing to work out, whether it be an actual, like, you know, relationship that you're in right now, or whether it's your outlook towards love and romance, that you're willing now to put in the work, to try again, to do better, to manifest what you want, okay? And your challenge here is stability, this solid foundation, and this kind of gathering, this rite of passage. Okay, I feel like it's more of a rite of passage energy here for you. Like, you feel like you're going to put in the work now towards a healthier outlook into, let's say, love and romance, okay? And your challenge is to, you know, go through this rite of passage, okay, of you know, whether it be marriage, because I feel like there's a single energy here. Well, no, not really. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. No. So you're willing to put in the work to make this relationship work. And the challenge is stability, marriage. Okay, maybe you're waiting for a marriage proposal. Maybe you're waiting for an opportunity at some gathering to see this person again that you're interested in. Consciously, you've got the Ace of Swords. I also see another ace here with the Ace of Cups. That's speaking to, just two aces off the cuff. It's speaking to this like push for a new beginning. Okay, in your mind, you've got this Ace of Swords. That's about truth, victory, and clarity. In your mind, how you feel about relationships is you want there to be truth. You want there to be transparency. You want there to be honor. You want it to be above board. And also, you don't want any BS anymore. You're done, right? You're putting in the hard work to manifest your best life in love and romance. So basically, consciously, you're like, if it's not in my best interest, I'm going to use my mind, my sharp, ruled by Mercury, you know, swords there, which is about, you know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but the intellect, thoughts, information, all is like Mercury energy, right? Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so it feels like in your conscious here, even in the way you're thinking day to day, it's like, I will cut off everything that doesn't serve in my best interest because I ain't got time for the BS, right? Subconscious in the foundation, because you got this Tower moment. This Tower moment is about the ending of something and the beginning of something new. the crushing and the crumbling of an old way of thinking of things. I see that because look at this Ace of Swords. It's a very strong energy, right? It's not like a flower that this person's holding. They're holding a sword. That sword that's going to cut off everything that doesn't serve them anymore. And on the foundation, the subconscious, you got Tower, this destruction, this rubble of the old way of being, this old life way of thinking towards relationships and love, okay? This old relationship, whatever it may be. So you're prepared now to, I feel like it's more of like being prepared to move on to the next phase, okay? In the recent past, there was an offer of love with this Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is the cup of true love. And look at this, let's look on the bottom here. Leaving a sad situation, restriction and fear, and having the faith and resilience to stick it through, lack of trust in relationships. I was just taking a quick peek, okay? But you got Queen of Pentacles now on the bottom. And that's just speaking to like, when I see a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles, it makes me feel like you're ready now for marriage, okay? Because I see that like the Queen of Pentacles is a married woman's energy. She's like the matriarch of the family. Just like the King of Pentacles is the patriarch. They are really about, you know, traditions, culture, community. They want to take care of the whole 9 yards. They're not just somebody who's airy-fairy, lovey-dovey, who's like me and you till we die. Romeo and Juliet will die for our love. They have responsibilities. They're someone who have great roots, deep roots. They have responsibilities to their culture, community, traditions, things like that. So I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, it is a married energy, a married woman, matriarch, motherly type of energy. King of Pentacles is like the male version of that, okay? So let's keep going. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is down here. Wonderful, wonderful energy to have at the bottom of the deck. There's an offer of love coming into the recent past. But for whatever reason, with this offer, whether you offered it to someone or they offered it to you, it ended up in spilt milk, okay? 5 of Cups, with these 3 of Cups, you're looking and reflecting on the past. And you got 2 of Cups here. And even though that cup was offered, even though there's an offer of a relationship here, you're still focused on the past. And you still are feeling, you know, in your feelings about it. Very sad about it, still regretful, feeling like you miss whoever, whatever the good old days or whatever the past was. You're still, it's a need to shift focus, okay? To look at what you have instead of looking at what you lost. You right now is 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is about being greedy, miserly, holding on to your coins really tight in a general way, okay? When we apply that to love and romance, it's about being greedy or miserly in love, right? So if you're being greedy or miserly in love, well, how can you be? It's kind of like you're miserly with your affection. So you're cutting other people out. I don't feel like it's family and that kind of love. I feel like in terms of relationships, you right now, you're like, I'm not open. I'm not receptive to this stuff. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. So the only things that you would be really readily available for, because you're not available for true love, even though it was offered in the recent past and there was spilled milk, you're kind of like, well, now I'm down for like, you know, the greedy part in love would be like, you know, where you don't really put a lot of stock in love and romance in that way. Right now, you're kind of like, you know, you'll look at people because they're hot or they're attractive and you think that, you know, they're shiny a little bit, but not because you really want love. It's more of like a unattached kind of approach to romance. Around you, you got 7 of Pentacles. This is the surrounding energy of someone who's like this. Somebody's waiting for you, or you're in this energy of waiting for rewards, okay? This energy is of putting so much work into a relationship, waiting for the time now to, you know, like that garden, the fruit is ready almost to be picked. It might be a little bit less than you're expecting, but it's going to be a miracle nonetheless, because anybody who's grown anything from scratch, from seed, knows anything that comes out of, like, from nature, from earth, is amazing. It's beautiful. It's a miracle. So this is the energy around. This person is waiting to pick and harvest all, you know, from all the hard work, basically, that they put into their garden. This is the surrounding energy for you. So waiting for a better time, waiting for a time when you're ready, because I feel like 7 and 8, you're working hard to work through your issues. And it's just like a little bit of a waiting energy right now, because right now, even though you're putting in the work, you're still shut off. You're still cut off, unreceptive. You're hoping. Your hopes and fears, you got King of Pentacles, okay? You're hoping. Now, this is the card for, as a person, like a rich aristocrat who, you know, is very much, because it's a King of Pentacles, they are focused on their kingdom. And so in love and romance, it's about kind of like everybody is a member of this king's kingdom. It's not something where it's like a union of two hearts, like Two of Cups, where you Romeo Juliet the ish out of love. No, King of Pentacles is like everybody in my kingdom. We all have a part to play, and I am the king of this kingdom. You know, so you're hoping for either someone who's like this, and Virgo, that might mean that you have a very practical look towards, like, outlook towards love. Okay, it feels like you're willing to put in the work. You're the Queen of Pentacles here, and you're hoping for a King of Pentacles. It's kind of like you don't want something mushy-gushy. You want something practical, rooted in tradition, and that serves the greater good of your community, people, family, loved ones. You want everyone to be well and taken care of. You want your relationship, your marriage, or whoever your love interest is to have benefit, where you have mutual benefit for each other and you benefit everybody in your life. Not something where it's just like, because I don't feel like you have that much faith in just romantic love on its own for its sake. You want to be taken care of, and you want to take care of them. That kind of an energy, okay? And in the outcome here, you got Nine of Wands. Now, don't worry. It feels like, you know, this is the Wounded Warrior card. This is someone who's got their wand and they're being defensive. They've got all these wands up, okay? The things that they've worked hard for, the things that they've manifested. They're defensive and they're being vigilant. They feel like they're being threatened almost, like they have to keep guard. It's almost like you have a barrier to your heart, to your affections, okay? So again, that kind of goes with this Four of Pentacles energy. All of these are kind of gloomy, are they not? Like going into the future, even though you know you need to try, right? And there's a breaking down of an old way of thinking. The thing is, you're still needing to shift focus, be open up and be receptive. It's coming with time, but you just need a little bit more time to get there. And for the time being in the outcome, you're still feeling like you have to vigilantly watch your heart and your feelings and your emotions and guard them, because you feel threatened almost by any, you know, anybody who's going to approach you with love. Okay, so let's pull a Colette Baron Reid Wisdom of the Oracle card. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to the 31st, please. I'm going to read the relationship message. All right. On the bottom, we've got exchanging gifts. Beautiful. The one we read is the one on top. Never-ending story. Oh. Okay, well, we can kind of tell where that's going to go. So let's talk about it. That's okay. 37. It says essential meanings: self-criticism, the wounded ego, wounded warrior, unnecessary dramas. The Oracle's message: there is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Now, your relationship messages: sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other. More complex reasons, shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyways. Okay, right. So we got that, didn't we? Wounded warrior, need to shift focus, being unreceptive, the crumbling of an old way of thinking. All right. So Virgo, you know, I think you guys know, I get this like repeated theme sometimes in the past readings. Not all the time, but I've seen this kind of energy already. So you know what you need to do, right? It's saying it's all imagined in your head. You know, a kind of self-preservation kind of reflex that kicks in to protect yourself. But easily soothed. Just a little small part of you that's afraid and fearful. But I think you know, because you're ready to put in the work and go into the next step now. This is for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to the 31st, please. All right, that's one. On the bottom, we'll take a peek. It's be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. This is straight up about law of attraction, needing to be loving with your words, putting out love into the universe, and whatever you want to attract, that's what you have to manifest in yourself. And the top card, the one we read, is get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Number 44. Let's see. I'll just read it because it's very short. It says, the need to feel loved and appreciated motivates how we will act in a relationship. Taking time to understand each other will benefit you, as you will find that this will only help love to grow. Recognize your differences and don't try to control every aspect of what is before you. Okay. Straightforward. Finally, let's get one Romance Angels Oracle card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to the 31st, please. Okay, that's the one that came out. I'm going to put these away because that's obviously too much. Okay. It kind of got jumbled in the mess here for the bottom card, so we don't have that. We have let your friends help you, that flipped out. Ask for and accept support from others. I'll read it to you, but basically it's speaking to whatever your hobbies are, whatever your likes are, whatever your favorite haunts are to go to and things like that. Go there. Do those things that make you happy, that bring joy and energy into your life. And it's saying that in those places, your friends, your network will help you find somebody. You know, we'll do introductions. It says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. The romance angels are helping you via other people to the degree that you'll allow this assistance to occur. This card indicates that you need to be more willing to ask for guidance, especially within the context of your love life. For instance, discuss your feelings, hopes, and dreams. Then allow others to help you. Perhaps they'll offer support, give advice, or even know of a potential partner among their acquaintances. This card is a signal that you'd benefit from spending quality time with your friends. If you're currently in a relationship, you'll get renewed enthusiasm by having regular outings with good friends. If you're single, then spending time with those special people will get you out of the house and bring in fresh energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. So Virgo, it looks like things are looking up. You just need to get out of the house and have some fun. It's the same old story, Virgo, for you every time, okay? Not mad, I'm a little frustrated because honestly, it's always the same thing. I think you already know this. You know this very well. Okay, so have some fun. That's the bottom line. Have some fun. Okay, get out there again. And this is called the never-ending story for a reason. This victim energy, it needs to stop. It needs to stop, and you need to get out of this and shift your focus. So that was your reading just for this week, Virgo, January 26th to the 31st. Please check back in for your other weekly love readings, your bi-weekly generals that are about an hour long. That's all coming up February 1st, okay, the next couple days. Until next time, talk to you guys soon. Take good care of yourselves. Love you guys. Bye.